Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So today into this particular video, I will be discussing our video if else and elif conditions. So let me just very quickly put on my text here, my heading for today, and then we will be discussing about those things in detail. So I'm going to write it up like that. If else and elif conditions like that. Okay. So if else and elif conditions. This is what is my topic of discussion for today. And I'm not gonna be in a very theoretical manner. I would simply explain you of the things with the help of some example, with the help of some program, so that it might be much more clear to you. Right? Let's get started up here. So what I'm gonna do up here is that I'm gonna write up a program. For finding the greatest number among the two. Okay, so I'm going to write up a program for finding the greatest number among the two numbers. Right, now whenever you are having up some sort of conditions means that whenever you are having up a sort of a program where you are needed to put up some type of condition. Now here I have to put up a condition between two numbers. Now there are only two possible conditions. Right, the very first one is either A can be greater or B can be greater. But one more third condition comes up here, or it might happen that both of them are equal. Right, the three conditions I am having up here completely for myself. Now what I would do is that I would try to write up my program. I would try to build up my program in such a manner that all of these three conditions are being satisfied. Whenever you have to write in a program in such a way for putting up the conditions, the if else and elif conditions are the sort of the methods which are going to help you for writing up this particular type of program. Right, so let me just proceed on here. So very first thing, how do? You write it up like that if. Now you know this if else, elif, these are all as well the keywords which we have up in the Python programming language from a list of 33, right? So if, but before that I am going to declare up some variables as well here so that I could successfully take up some input from the user, or it might happen that I can declare up my own values here. Right, so what I would do up is that I can first of all define my own values. Let's say one is 90 and the B one is, let's say, 100. Okay, these two values I'm having. Now what is my case? My case is that first of all I'm going to put up my if condition and check on. If A is less than B, the value which we are having in A, if it is less than B, or I can just put it up in such a much more easier manner, if A is greater than B, right? So here we can simply print, that A is greater. Okay, next, if this is not the condition, we can simply write it up here else, and we can simply print up in such a manner that B is greater, like that. Okay, now this if and else conditions which you are having in up here, these conditions help you out completely for defining and printing your statements like if A is greater or if the B is greater, right? These two are the things. Now this is the, you know that the answer is going to be coming as your B is greater, right? Because of into B we are having a value as 100 and in A we are having the value as 90. Now I haven't put out any condition where it will help me to get in that if both of the numbers are equal, then what will happen? See, in that case as well, if I'm putting the values as 90 and 90 for both of those, it's simply displaying me B is greater. But that's not the correct answer. Right, so what do I need? I simply need to add in up a if elif condition. So elif A is equal to B. What I can print it up here, I can print it up that A and B are equal. A and B are equal. Now it will help me to demonstrate that the values which we are having in A and B, those are equal. So see, you just got in the answer like A and B are equal. Right, so this is how actually you try to put in up your if else and elif conditions. This is the method how you do that out completely. So my program was that I needed to write up a program for finding the greatest number among the two. So yeah, I just simply did so here, and I'm simply getting up this particular output about being if the A is greater or the B is greater, the both are equal. Now, let's say I just have to convert this to 3. Okay, I need to convert this to 3. Now, how will I do that out here? So, I can do it in such a manner like A is equal to 10. B is going to be equal to my 20. And let's say my C is equal to my, again, 5. Okay, I can put up my conditions that if A is greater than B. And here I'm going to write up AND. I'm going to use up my logical operator. So, if A and B is greater than B and A is greater than C. See here what I'll be doing. I'll be comparing each and every number with rest of the numbers as well, because that's needed. So here I can just simply write in that print A is the greatest. Okay, that's done. So in that case, if my value for the A is greater than B, and even if the value for the A is greater than C, so into that particular case, we can simply print down that A is greatest. Right. Now, second goes of my elif condition. So now if my B is greater than A and the B is greater than C as well. Right. Then what I can print in out? I can print in that B is, I could just simply write it up here, greatest. And at the last part, we can write it up here is, and here I could simply print in that C is greatest, right? So now here I'll be getting up the answer which is B is greater, because here we are having a larger value at the portion of the B, at the part of B we are having up the largest value. So it depends upon that what type of question you are having, and just based upon that you put up your if else and the elif operators which we have up here in the Python programming language. Right, so I hope I am pretty much clear with this particular thing to you about how you can write in the program using the if else and elif conditions, and how it is programs actually written out. I hope I'm pretty much clear with that. So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.